Google Strategic Management. Google Incorporated is an American-based company. It is based in Mountain View, California, and specializes in internet services, most notably as a search engine. Google Search is known worldwide and is the largest market presence in internet search engines. Google Incorporated is a multinational technology giant with over 60,000 employees in more than 50 countries. It provides online advertising, cloud computing, software, and hardware. It has many products included as Gmail, Google Maps, Google Play application store, and the YouTube video streaming site. The company generates revenue primarily from advertising as well as from the sale of apps and the digital content from the Google Play market, hardware, cloud offerings, and other activities. Google also developed an Android mobile operating system, which boasts a worldwide record of 2.5 billion users. In the past few years, to keep ahead of market trends, Google's leadership team has found innovative means to employ their Android software in televisions, cars, and wristwatches. Google is continuing to make waves in the global technology markets. In September of 2020, Google entered the emerging market of mobile applications with its new Android Go mobile operating system. This operating system was made specifically for customers who have low-end phones. It allows cheaper phones that normally work slow with larger data mobile applications to go 20% faster when working with downloaded mobile applications. Google had to take risks to learn new ways on how to improve efficiency on phones. Google Go also provides a better experience for billions of users because it supports screens of various sizes and resolutions.
So what makes Google so special? Besides Google's out-of-the-box thinking, perks, bold leadership, and progressive view of failure, there are many other reasons why Google is so unique. So some of the perks of Google employees that they get to take advantage of include free food, massages, haircuts, gaming centers, organic gardens, on-site physicians, nurses, medical services, and healthcare coverage to keep their employees happy and healthy. Employees are even free to bring their own pets to work. One of the most innovating work environment cultures is at Google. Google cares so much about innovation that one of its principles encourages Google employees to spend 20% of their time pursuing innovative ideas about which they are passionate. Products and applications such as Google News, Google Alerts, and Google Maps have been born from this principle. Google also doesn't answer to any external power. So due to not having any external dependencies, Google can continuously iterate over a product until it reaches a state of near perfection. It can stay in internal testing as long as Google wants, and no one's going to care. Continuous iterations and testing and development continues improvement. So a fun fact, Google headquarters rented a herd of goats. They rented this herd of goats to replace the lawnmowers that normally cut the grass in the fields around its headquarters. This was their low-carbon approach to maintaining its property. Google rented their goats from a company called California Grazing. Every so often, a herder will bring about 200 of them to the campus, and they'll roam around for a week eating the grass. Not only that, these goats will fertilize the land at the same time. Next slide. So Google is famous for investing in those ideas and innovations that may never yield results. Many businesses make investments in themselves in the form of research and development and capital expenditures to grow more profitable. Alphabet, which is Google's parent company, has gone a step further by establishing 2 venture capital arms that continue to find and fund startups. These two venture capital arms include Google Ventures with $5 billion under management and Capital G with $3 billion under management. Both have provided the means for a number of startups to grow and in some cases go public. There are 7 stocks that these 2 ventures have found and funded that include Uber and Lyft, the transportation service, Cloudera, which delivers an expertise data cloud platform for any data anywhere from edge to artificial intelligence. DocuSign, as the pandemic pushes companies conduct more business online, DocuSign continues to profit. The company allows businesses to sign and seal deals over the internet rather than in person, an essential service that customers continue to claim. SurveyMonkey, Adidas Medicine, which is a highly advanced technology that allows scientists to essentially edit a patient's genes, which may very well likely cure a wide range of genetic diseases. And Snapchat, the famous social media platform. Next slide.
The Google Code of Conduct is one of the ways they implement Don't Be Evil into practice. This motto serves to remind them to maintain the highest possible standard of ethics and to remind them that everything they do is built around their brand. Google aims to address climate change, global public health, and global poverty. Google's CSR efforts address the interests of its employees as a major stakeholder group through competitive compensation and a fun workplace design. The company's compensation strategy includes high salaries and various incentives and benefits. They are ranked as one of the best places to work at because they invest in trainings that help their employees develop strong people skills. Next slide.
So R&D is important for businesses because it provides knowledge and insights where efficiency can be increased and costs can be reduced. Google invests a lot into research and design, which can add to the reasons why Google is so successful. Since Google is able to put a lot of focus in this area, it really helps create stronger innovations in projects that will give Google competitive advantages. It is very important to Google that things are done correctly, and with that comes a lot of research and time. Because of Google's ability to invest a good amount of money into research and design, it gives them the opportunity to create successful innovations such as YouTube, Google Maps, Google Apps, and Google iCloud. Next slide. Google has had so much success because of the way they treat their employees and customers. They focus on creating strategies to help build employee bonds. The work environment is very friendly, and Google also offers trainings to improve on employee behavior and skills. Google strives to hire those qualified for the job, and that comes with high expectations. The reason Google is so successful is because they treat their employees good, and they don't just hire anyone. Google offers so many benefits such as retirement plans and free amenities, which really make an employee want to stay longer with the company and just keep improving. Some of those amenities are gyms, arcade rooms. They also have employee benefits such as health benefits, Medicare, retirement plans. And something interesting is that they do also offer free meals to their employees while they work. Next slide. So Google's organizational structure is a cross-functional organizational structure. Google really likes how it builds strong communication skills with everyone in all departments. They also like how this structure is helpful when it comes to working as a team and growing and creating strong relationships that will end or result in better effectiveness and efficiency with innovations. Google really focuses on hiring qualified employees for the job. They believe that working with great people leads to greater success. They also have 10 core values that they follow, some being integrity, trust, and commitment to customers. Google believes that if you have strict core values, employees will act more ethically and release positive behavior. They also have high expectation when it comes to the people they hire, their finances, and having a constant competitive advantage. Next slide.
External factors evaluation. Google's current direct competitors are Facebook and Amazon. As these two companies grow more popular, the power of Google is diminished. More companies are advertising on Facebook as opposed to Google, and individuals are relying more on Facebook for their news. Customers are also trending to shop through Amazon instead of through the Google shop. Moreover, Google's brand market share is declining, and their data displays a decline. This is threatening to Google and what its future may look like. Google must continue to advance and adapt its products and services with changes in technology. The company's revenues rely heavily on advertisements, is declining recently due to new privacy laws coming into place. Despite Google's competition, they still have many other opportunities to succeed. For example, Google has joined the wearable technology market, but still needs to focus more on research and design for the next breakthrough. Additionally, Google has the opportunity to pioneer artificial intelligence or more products in the future that are in demand. The company also has a massive brand presence, as it is a household name, which can increase their opportunities. Finally, Google can become more prominent by increasing their shares in the market, which can be done by purchasing their competition, as they have done in the past. Google's corporate strategies. One of their main strategies is based off the Michael Porter model of differentiation. Google uses this competitive strategy by involving the development of certain unique capabilities that make the business competitive. Their uniqueness of products is what sets Google apart from other competitors and composes their main strategic assets. Google's strong innovation increases the variety of products, such as the inclusiveness of search operating systems, desktop and mobile applications, and hardware. Diversification has been a very effective corporate strategy for Google. Its related diversification strategy and vertical integration has allowed this company to expand into new markets and keep existing customers at the same time. Google's one-stop diversified venue for all internet-related services and products such as Gmail and Google Drive. Additionally, enterprise products such as Google Search Appliance and online advertising and publishing services such as AdWords and AdSense, and other online services such as Google News, Google Translate, and Google Maps, and many, many more. By allowing users a one-stop venue, it gives users familiarity and hassle-free transition into a single all-access account. Google has been doing great with their strategies, as their expansion strategy has allowed this company to land large deals with companies such as YouTube, Android, Skybox, etc. Google landed a $1.65 billion stock deal to acquire YouTube back in 2006. This strategy allowed Google to enter new markets and improve existing market shares. Google continues to be the leading search engine today by introducing new innovations and adapting technological breakthroughs.
The current ratio tells us whether a company has enough resources to meet its short-term obligations. Here, a current ratio of 3 shows that Google is not using its current assets efficiently. Next, the current liabilities show that the liabilities that will be paid off in the coming year. So as the graph shows, Google has increasing liabilities, which means they are depending more on short-term debt, which portrays a declining financial position. Next, the current assets are those that are quickly converted to cash and are used to fund immediate or current needs. However, here we can see that Google's assets are higher than its liabilities, meaning that they are able to repay its liabilities even though it does have high liabilities. Next, the return on assets is how effective a company is in converting its assets. So the percentage for Google here is 12.4, which is above industry average of 9.73. Next, the return on equity. So Google has an ROE of 17%, which means that it is doing good. However, it's below industry average of 22.75%. The inventory turnover for Google is 71, which is really high. This means that although they do sell its products, there's not enough stock. Lastly, the free cash flow per share ratio shows that Google generates 11.19 per share. This amount is available for investments or for investors. So in an investor's point of view, although Google does need to work on its other key ratios, Google is a good company to invest in the short term, as a free cash flow shows. Next. So as previously mentioned, Facebook is one of Google's top competitor, as many people get their news through there too. However, as this graph shows, Google is more profitable than Facebook is. This graph shows a substantial increase in revenue throughout the years. So this means that it is doing better than its competitor of Facebook. Next. If you guys have any further questions, our emails are as displayed. You can contact us there for any additional information. Thank you.